I think Islam will retire in 2026. I don't think, because he has nothing to prove. He's going to retire in 2026, and Umar will come and take again the 155 belt and even more. Hit, and you can see like he was swinging some punches, and Brady was like very, technical, boom, looking for the right shot, boom, boom, like Zhang, her style, it's pressure and boxing a lot, and she's powerful. Valentina from Muay Thai, she keep her distance, she's very technical, she keep her distance away, like that, bang. So she needs space. And when she's in, what she does, clinch, Muay Thai clinch. If Zhang comes too close, Valentina, she doesn't want to clinch her. You see what happened with Benoit Saint-Denis? I got the clinch. Someone who's boxing, what's gonna happen? I need space to land these knees. What's gonna happen? The person, my opponent, is gonna smash me with some body shot in the head, and he can knock me out.
Better train with Abdel.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Better Talk with Abdel is here to talk about the UFC 322. We're gonna just talk about the main card, because actually the rest of the cards were like great, some great fights. It was seriously a good show, to be honest. It was seriously a very good show. We had some crazy KOs, crazy performance, So congrats to everyone, but we're gonna keep talking just only about the main card.
Better train with Abdel.
Let's talk rather about our Frenchie guy, Benoit Saint-Denis against Benin Darius. A left hook and it was done. So I don't know what to say about it. I love Darius, a lot. I said in the previous video, like he did long time. He someone is supposed to deserve a title shot. Benoit Saint-Denis is just a warrior, he's a soldier. He's a freaking soldier. Just a start. They were doing good. Both of them they were doing good. Side leg kicks, knees. But with the clinch, the problem is when you clinch with someone who's very powerful, like as Benoit Saint-Denis, it was uppercut, and that left hook in 16 seconds, Darius was out. He, even at the end of the fight, he was like, what happened? What happened? He was out. Seriously, he was out. So good call by the ref, to be honest, good call by the ref. You have to protect the guy. I don't know what's going to be his, it's going to be like his after career, but he's not a young guy. You have to be very careful, but he's a great fighter, so I wish him the best of the best. Health first, buddy. Benoit Saint-Denis, just keep rising. When we think this guy is dead, he's a real soldier. The guy is never dead. He's a real soldier. So he put the work on, and that's it. Just won by KO in 16 seconds. Let's see what's happened next for him. But the category is very dangerous. Next one. Leon Edwards against Prats. That was a funny, actually. So first round. So Leon took Prats. We saw that video, took Prats, took his back. Prats was not even worried. He was just against the cage, get some hits. He was just laughing. Yeah, Prats is the guy who was smoking cigarettes and eating, Nutella during the fight week. What a freaking fighter, to be honest. And he just, Edward made a mistake. He stayed in the middle line, and then central line, front of Prat. And just the guy has crazy body, one pump and with the straight hand, he dropped him cold. Drop him KO, add another shot, he got knocked out. This kid is dangerous, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a crazy contender for the category. You have, he's just freaking insane. So, 23-7, he's a young guy. So, he just beat the former welterweight champion, Leon Edwards. We'll see what's gonna happen next. Next fight. That was something. Sean Brady against Morales. What a kid, Morales, 19-0. Sean Brady started the fight. He was more stiff. Morales is just these guys are dangerous. They remind me they have no plan. They have no plan. They just come there, put their hands down a bit. They're so confident. They're so relaxed. They just, hit, and you can see he was swinging some punches, and Brady was very, technical, boom, looking for the right shot, boom, boom, following a game plan. I don't think, to be honest, Morales has a plan. And actually, not having a plan, it's a bet on himself. So, these guys are dangerous, because it's just the nature. They have that instant killer nature, and he knocked him out. Well, we know it's coming, like Pratt. We know it's coming. Something is going to happen. But it just happened. Both these kids just won by KO. They're both in the same category, but a lot of people let's put both of them fighting. No, don't do that. I would like to see them both getting a title shot, because when you put the best right away together, it's like putting, the two best team for the World Soccer Cup, putting the both best team in the same pool. No, it doesn't work no, guys. Let them fight different opponent, and put them, at least we're gonna have some more spectacular fight, for the next year. Why not? But both of these kids are top contenders, in this category. Co-main event, Shevchenko and Zhang. I'm gonna put the iPad down. So a lot of people, they were booing the fight. Guys, for someone like myself who's very technical, who knows what I'm talking about, and a lot of people in the arena, you're amateur fans and everything. I respect that. Thanks, guys, for supporting the sport, for the support, for buying ticket and etc. But you have to understand one thing. There's two ladies are from two different categories. So Zhang, her style, it's pressure and boxing a lot, and she's powerful. Valentina from Muay Thai, she keep her distance. She's very technical. She keep her distance away, like that, bang. So she needs space. And when she's in, what she does, clinch, Muay Thai clinch. Zhang, when she's in, she box. She wrestle, take you down. So you have to understand that if Zhang comes too close, Valentina, she doesn't want to clinch her. You see what happened with Benoit Saint-Denis? I got the clinch. Someone who's boxing. What's going to happen? I need space to land these knees. What's going to happen? The person, my opponent, is going to smash me with some body shot in the head and he can knock me out. So Valentina was very smart to just take her down. But she was more stronger and bigger. So obviously it was more easier for her to take her down. So yes, it was a very boring fight for, a boring fight. But at the same time, guys, it was a very technical fight. It was the only, way to win that fight. And trust me, Valentina, she smoked multiple people. If she could knock her out, she won't. But, she cannot. So she did what supposed to do, so the best for her, so was taking her down, controlling, smashing, and etc. And Zhang, she's a great fighter. So you guys, it's not that easy to knock someone out or to submit someone. You can try to submit someone. There's some of my my TriStar, teammate. It's hard to submit them. They're hard fellas. So it's very hard. So it was a great fight. Congrats to her, and she's a goat, man. She's a goat. I think even she's greater than Amanda Nunes. Let me know what you think about that. The final. Oh la 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 la. So we had Jack Madalena against Islam Makhachev. Islam coming from a lower division and taking the welterweight belt like that. Madalena, yes. Hey, I'm gonna just open let discussion about Jack. I didn't know who Jack was before he was fighting my boy. Shout out to my boy, Bilal Muhammad. So I didn't know who is this guy, but he's a good fighter, striker, jiu-jitsu guy. He's a good. He's very good. But we fighting someone against Islam, and what the great Dustin Poirier said, it was, you can train as much as you want, but you don't train for that kind of pressure. How many provinces like Dagestan or Chechnya exist in the world? Only 2, and they're in Russia. And you have to be a part of the clan. They're like wolf. So it's very hard. So you're not gonna fight another Dagestani who's gonna help you to beat his brother, obviously. So you can do whatever you want, but their style, they're unique. You see what I mean? It's a unique style. So it was hard for him. So Islam, at the beginning, I found him a bit slow. He was like, I'm gonna check what's happening. I'm gonna take my time. But the takedown, they were so easy. It's easy takedown on the ground. Trust me. He tried to submit, Jack multiple times. Jack is a hard fella, so he tried to sweep him. Jack swept a lot of guys on the ground, but it was hard because right when he tried to sweep him, in the air you can see Islam twisting with his hips and coming back on the top position again. So, and he's not from 170. He's not from 170. So Islam had to be very secure with his position, etc. Same thing for everyone. It was a boring fight, but it was a very technical fight. And obviously he needs to secure the win, guys, to secure the win. It's not because a fight is boring. There's no blood. There's no broken bones and etc. That means it's a boring fight. It's not a boring fight. It's just an interesting fight. And some fights are not the fight you expect, guys. It was just very technical, but great performance. Islam get in the very selective club with a double champ, become a double champ. So wow. Seriously, congrats. They did well, man. Seriously, these Dagestanis, these brothers, they control the category. Khabib did it. Islam now did it, and there are more guys are coming. More from Bellator is gonna come. From Bellator Pelfel is gonna come. Is gonna take over again. I think Islam will retire in 2026. I don't think, because he has nothing to prove. He's going to retire in 2026, and Umar will come and take again the 155 belt and even more. Let me know what you think about that. Guys, it was better talk with Abdel about MMA, about the UFC 300, 2020, 222. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
Elle me gratte depuis tout à l'heure.